So we came out of Avengers Endgame with a major question about Thor, and specifically Chris Hemsworth's preparation for playing him in this new movie. We're gonna have to get into spoilers, so be sure to back out of here if you haven't seen the movie yet. Also, if you have seen the movie, go down, hit subscribe, turn on your notifications, and keep up to date with everything we do here at CinemaBlend.
What do you think is coursing through my veins?
Cheese whiz.
Ice cream. And lightning. Yeah.
Let's be honest, in the middle of Avengers Endgame, we all basically wanted Chris Hemsworth to have some type of magical Asgardian workout so he could go from being Lebowski Thor to the buff Thor that we all love from the Thor movies. However, that didn't happen, and we got the slightly paunchy, overweight, kind of depressed Thor for the duration of Avengers Endgame. So when we sat down with Joe and Anthony Russo for CinemaBlend's Real Blend podcast, we actually put it to them to tell us how Chris Hemsworth felt about being Lebowski Thor for the duration of Avengers Endgame, and here's what they told us. What was Hemsworth's reaction to the fact that he'd be Lebowski Thor for the duration of Endgame?
Hemsworth, he loved it. Yeah, I mean, he was so ignited by the work that he had done with Taika in Ragnarok that he was definitely in a zone where he was really excited about being adventurous and edgy with what Thor could be and where he could go. So yeah, it was. I think the only downside for the whole experience for Hemsworth with that was the fat suit was quite heavy.
Okay, so he didn't let himself go or stop working out or anything.
No, because we had to keep. It was like the proximity of shooting these things was pretty tight.
Didn't allow for time for him to do that.
That's really funny.
Plus, we were doing reshoots on Infinity War while we were shooting
exactly
Endgame. So, yeah.
And is he a Guardian now?
Who knows?
Two-part question.
He's an Asgardian.
Asgardian. I love that line. Asgardians of the Galaxy. So there you have it. Chris Hemsworth couldn't let himself go and slack off on all of those really rigorous workouts because they needed him to be in complete tip-top shape to keep doing reshoots on Avengers Infinity War. And that blows my mind because it reminds me how close these productions were to each other. They had to deliver these movies over the course of 1 year apart and film both of them in a 3-year arc. And when you step back and think about it, that meant Chris Hemsworth had to play multiple versions of Thor for both Avengers Infinity War and later what we saw him become in Avengers Endgame, and that is just mind-blowing. It makes me respect his performance so much more as a God of Thunder, and I hope he gets to continue to explore all the cool aspects of the character that we saw from Ragnarok to Infinity War and Endgame and beyond in the Guardians of the Galaxy universe. But what do you guys want to see from Thor? Do you want to see him continue on as this Lebowski version of Thor, or do you want to see him back in tip-top shape and playing along with the Guardians of the Galaxy where he's bouncing ideas off of Chris Pratt and interacting with every member of that team? Go down to the comment section and tell us where you think Marvel should take Thor. And while you're down there, be sure to hit subscribe and turn on your notifications because we're posting Marvel videos like this all the time.